Hey YouTube, welcome back to this week's Take 10. I got my buddy Paul Casagrande, also known as Paul Big House, also known as Final Rounds app developer slash big man on campus. So thanks for joining me, Paul. I just want to say, I know Rebby had you on, and I should have watched all of Rebby. I didn't watch all the video, but I watched enough of it. But
that's okay. Jacob did not watch it either, and then also had me on his thing.
So the point was that I was supposed to watch it, so I don't copy questions. But in lieu of how Take 10 is, like, how I do my questions, we were bound to have something overlap. So hopefully a lot of people at home who are watching this aren't like, well, he's already been asked that question 7 times, you know. But hey, here we are. But as always, we start off with a nice icebreaker question. What was the last thing you ate today?
Welch's fruit snacks.
Did you get those from Jake? You didn't get those from Jacob, did you?
No. I have my own stash.
Oh, fair. Because he always has them.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to be nice and sugared up for this.
Hell yeah.
So.
Oh, man. Sugared up. Awesome. So, your preferred fruit snack, are they Welch's or are they like a different brand? We're going to add on top of this question. Welch's? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more partial to Gushers, but that's just the kid in me, man.
Yeah, growing up, my parents didn't buy those.
Okay.
So I just never got used to them.
Sure. The sour Gushers, particularly because I'm a sour candy junkie. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I just 1 and 1, you know, it kind of just all falls down the same spiral, so. All right, question 1. How'd you get into UVS? What got your interest and what kept you here?
So I got into UVS because of Jacob Massur, Chris Miner, and Justin Farst. Originally, I used to go to Final Round to play Magic, to run D&D games, that kind of stuff. And then one day I was just on Facebook and I was like, whoa, I know those guys, and they apparently got like top 5 in teams at Worlds.
Okay.
And it was like the day they came back, and I just walked into the store and I was like, Jacob, why didn't you tell me that you were good at this game? And he was like, well, I mean, I told you I'm good at it. I'm like, no. There's a difference between like, I'm good at this game and I'm actually like a competitor in this game. Sure. And I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down and you're going to teach me this game. Mm-hmm. And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yes, 100%. Nice. We just became best friends.
Hell yeah.
It's funny because like I run demos for people and sometimes people get intimidated. There was a group that I ran demos for and I was like, just small talk. And I was like, where are you guys from? They're like, oh, Rochester, New York. And I was like, oh, that's like the motherland. Like you've got multiple world champs there. And I could just see the light drain from their eyes. And I'm just like, they're also some of the nicest people I know.
Yeah, true.
And they're like, no.
They don't want any part of that.
Yeah, knowing that I had like world-class players at my store multiple times a week, I just was really motivated to try the game out.
Yeah.
And then turned out I was fairly good at it for a while.
Hell yeah.
I'm okay at it now, but for a while I was a menace at our store. So it was good. It was great. And really, it's funny because like I always tell people, I'm like, yeah, I got into this game because I love the idea of the teams format, and I was so excited that I could play with my friends and everything. And I've never once played in a teams tournament.
Oh, Paul, no,
Ever.
That's tragic.
I judged multiple ones, but I think at some point I'm just gonna have to ask the TO, and be like, hey, I'll judge for you, but I really want to play in teams.
Yes.
But yeah, it's really the community that keeps me around. Like I love hanging out with my friends all weekend long and just having a good time with everybody.
Hell yeah! I think that's like something to go back and say that Jacob said that Jacob was like you're in, and like I think that kind of helps out a lot. Like when the person that brings you into the game is very like for as memey as Jacob is, he's very thoughtful, caring. He's a very charismatic person. You know, he's a very good dude. We love Jacob Masur in this house. Having a touch point at your store like that helps a lot, right? Like it just you don't want your touch point at the store to be abrasive or like mean or like competitive only mindset all the time, right? You want to be able to
approachable.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, right there. Approachable. Like you want them to be very approachable, right? It just helps that they're fucking hilarious, like Jacob is. So because I don't know how that man comes up with his skits because I can't.
And like Chris Minor is great. I wish he was able to travel more so that more people could experience playing against him, and then like afterwards it's funny because like he is one of the best players I have ever played against in any card game. I used to be a very competitive Magic player, and just watching him play sometimes, just the minor things, minor. It blows me away sometimes. And Justin Farce, I wish he still played, but he's moved on to other games. All those guys were great, and they got me interested. And I was lucky that Seventh Cross had just come out, which is why I say it's my favorite set. And
giving spoilers away later. Spoilers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. No, it's good. It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, like it was. I have a lot of thoughts having come into the game with Seventh Cross and the way it was designed. It was kind of perfect for me.
Oh sure, yeah. Like I would kill for a Seventh Cross Part 2, to be honest. Like there's so many characters in that IP, which actually just got kind of relaunched in Exceed just lately, which is very cool. And I would love to have another Seventh Cross set in this design space, because it'd be really weird to see how the gauge mechanic would be translated with no difficulties or check systems, right? Like it'd be very I don't know if they would go with the gauge system, or maybe they just transform them, right? I think they would just end up just transforming characters.
So like cards triggering transformations and stuff like that.
Because I want Minato so bad, the guy who throws planes, trains, and automobiles at people. I want that guy so bad. He's the coolest dude ever. He's so cool.
I loved Zolt as soon as I saw him. He kind of had the Vash the Stampede aesthetic, and I was just like, oh, okay, and this guy gets to do multiple, and like, oh, that's what this does? That's awesome.
Yeah, he's very cool. He's a very cool character.
Yeah.
Question 2. Your favorite symbol in the game and why?
So I used to love water.
Okay.
But that was a long time ago, and the design spaces changed quite a bit. I really kind of enjoy death and evil.
Okay.
Probably prefer evil, but evil hasn't had wonderful. It's missed a bunch of sets lately, so the little bit of control that evil gives you with a little bit of check hacking, like you can do it kind of like the just happen to play this type thing, right? I don't have to build my deck around it. I enjoy that. I enjoy being able to interact with things in unusual ways like that.
I would say like check hacking is one of those design spaces where it's on like that edge, right? Like if it's too good, it's broken, and if it's not good enough, it's super bad, right? Like we were talking to Tam about that fighting for control this weekend, like he was struggling to like figure that out, that or Keiko's Aid or whatever, and that card's paid dividends, right? And that's just a flip from -2, and it's just like this ancillary little -2 that can just be like, it could change like the pace of the game, and like a little tiny, like you're saying, a little tiny check hack can just change it, and I
think it's also something that's super hard for design to balance, right? Because if I at the first Dark in Jacksonville, I got 5th place, I think, with Wen.
Okay.
And like Wen, I'm just like -5 to that check. Like that's impressive. That feels bad. It feels worse for your opponent than it does feel good for you, right? So that's not even a zero-sum enjoyment for the game.
Yeah.
So I think it's difficult to balance that.
Yeah.
And once again, thank you, Jose, to lending me a deck that I refused to look at before I filled out a deck list.
Wait, is that a final? That must be a final round thing because Jacob did the same thing.
It's 100% a thing that I do regularly. Yeah, I wasn't even sure I was going to play in that tournament, and ran into Paul Butler and Jose at the Wawa right before the tournament started. I was like, anybody have a spare deck? I don't have one. And Jose's like, I've got Wen. I'm like, cool. And he's like, I don't have a sideboard for it. I'm like, don't need one. It's cool.
Don't need one, man. I wouldn't know what to do with it anyways, right?
Yeah, I wrote sideboards are for winners on the deck registration thing, and just scratched out the whole sideboard area. I was like, yep.
All right.
Less I have to think about.
So, gonna tap into the judge questions right here. Question 3: what was your inspiration to get into the judge side of the game?
So Jacob Masur ended up running Atlanta last year and needed judges, if I'm being entirely honest. I have a background of officiating some sports events and stuff like that. And for me, it's really more facilitating the events happening and trying to provide a level playing field for everybody than anything else. I want people to be able to perform at their best and do well and not have to think, not have to stress about how the event's going to go and stuff like that. You're an NFL fan, right?
I'm a casual fan. I don't watch. I'm a casual fan, but yes.
There are mega controversies going on in the NFL because of officiating right now, and I would really, about potentially people throwing games as referees because of gambling and stuff like that. And with the NBA gambling thing going on, I do not want that to ever happen to this game or to, anything that people enjoy. Like the fact that it's going on for the NFL is terrible. Yeah, in my opinion.
That's very weird too, because usually those guys are like held to like a whole nother level of scrutiny, right? Because the amount of money that gets piled into the NFL, like billions every year, it's like here we are, a little niche card game. If that ever happened, I don't know. Like I don't know what would happen. Like here we got this stream judge throwing something, so this guy on this team can get whatever, but.
Yeah, and it has the potential, if it gets bad enough, that it could kill the game, and I don't ever want to see that happen. I don't want people to even have to think about it. I refuse to make judge calls on my own teammates' games.
Yeah, no, I think that's
because of that.
So yeah, no,
I think I've had to do it once because I was head judge at the time and somebody appealed. But other than Tam being upset with me for making a ruling.
Oh, well, that sucks. But like that, I think that because that also comes into play too, right? Like. A lot of the times, as the group of judges, you guys are also players, and you're on teams, and it's very hard to find someone like let's take Atlanta or Louisville, right? Do you just find people do you just fly people from another region to come in who aren't affiliated with anybody at the event to judge, or you're eventually going to find people who sign up to judge who are going to know everybody, right? Like us, like we know the majority of the community and we are friends with the majority of the community. You still have to be impartial, right? Like you still have to be like, well, nah, man, sorry, dude. Judge, like I think Rebby had to give Jacob judge damage, right?
I gave him a warning.
A warning? It's like, hey, dude, you're not playing that right. Warning, and it's like, you still got to learn how to play the cards correctly, right? That's what he gets for picking up the deck the morning of. So,
100%. That only works in retro.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, very true.
Yeah. It's especially when you're dealing with like something like a regional, nationals, or worlds. I think it's more of a constraining factor of who is the head judge and who are the head judge and the TO comfortable with,
Sure.
right? Because it's just like any team sport, which is ridiculous because I'm talking about not only judging, but also not a sport. But
Hey,
it's
man,
like,
it can be a sport to somebody, okay?
yeah. So it comes down to like getting used to each other's idiosyncrasies.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because I know a lot of people, the first time they judge with me, they are either taken aback or whatever. But if I hear a judge call and it's far away from me and I don't see a judge near there, I'm going to run to it.
Yeah.
And I try to get there as quickly as possible to make sure that you guys have as much time as possible. Like, you should have your actual amount of time allotted for the round.
Oh, sure.
And I want to make sure that that's possible. I try to make sure that I grant people extra time if it takes me time to get to them or make the call or whatever. But like the first time I ever judged with Tom Swafford,
Okay.
I ran to something and he was just like, where the heck did you come from? Like, he was taken aback. It was pretty funny. And like, it's just something you have to get used to about each other. And then, so you try to work with people that you mesh well with, both ability wise and like socially.
Sure.
But also you want to get some of the people who have not had the opportunity to be at that level.
Yeah.
In there. So like George from Let's Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, George, I can't remember your last name. I don't know why I'm blanking on it. But like he judged a bunch of regionals and stuff like that.
Yep.
So Rebby judged Atlanta. And both of them did great at the places that they went to, and we got them more experience.
Yeah.
You know, getting the people that experience allows them to go up to the higher levels.
Sure. Yeah. Yep. Because
So
they're only going to learn by doing it, right? You can't learn those high pressure judging situations at locals, right? Like, you just can't.
Right. Plus, also, there's always, and I stress this to everyone all the time, anytime judging comes up, you can appeal any call to the head judge. If you get, especially anything that's like serious, that's going to make you lose the game, or like a game loss or a match loss, are usually supposed to come from the head judge. But like, if you don't agree with the ruling, if you've been given a different ruling other times, if you're not understanding the ruling, just appeal it. And having that backup for the people who have never done regionals or nationals or that kind of level stuff, having that backup for them is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great. So yeah, we don't. Judges do not get their travel compensated or anything, so that's who is willing to come out to it is a big limiting factor.
Yeah, that's true. So that's why, like, you can see, like, the East Coast, Midwest has a lot of the same judges for the most part, right? We get the, a lot of the same faces showing up, which is good, because consistency is good, because if you know what how your judge team's going to operate the event, how they're going to judge the event, you can be comfortable in that, right? Like, you're going to be taken care of, right? As a player, that's another like weight off your shoulders, other than trying to compete at the highest level the best you can against other people doing the same thing, right? It's always nice to have that level playing field.
If judging and ruling and worrying about rulings and that kind of stuff, if we can take that off of your mental load when you sit down and you're trying to take on your opponent, I threw a mental load in there.
The mental load.
If we can take that off your plate, then that is the goal.
That's
right?
Fantastic. Yeah, that's great.
Consistent judging, 100% consistent judging is the goal. It's an unreasonable goal, but we're still going to try.
It's a nice bar to hit, right? Like, to go for.
Yeah.
Obviously, nothing's ever going to be perfect. Mistakes are always going to be made. It's just good to always strive for that 100% success rate, right? Like.
Right.
All right. Question 4. I think we've already answered this earlier, but your favorite IP in the game?
I love it. I love it so much. Like, even with the I don't think we talked about it at the beginning. The $150 TCG player Godzilla thing.
Yeah, Godzilla. We didn't talk about that.
I'm looking at ordering a bunch of boxes of Seventh Cross,
Hell
man, because I love that thing.
Hell
I
man.
love that set so much.
I mean, there's still really
I got
good
out
cards.
of the game.
Yeah.
I got out of the game at one point, and I still almost kept my Seventh Cross cards.
Oh hell
like
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Especially considering that's when I got into the game.
Yeah.
The design for that set was very self-contained at the time. There were a couple of characters like Wen and Suzaku, who ended up coming out and being stackers. But at the time, that was like, hey, before there was a Mai, who's the only one I can think of who stacked.
Yeah.
But like everybody in this set stacked, so the mechanics were kind of similar. Everybody was very flavorful.
Yep.
They did different things, and it is where my heart is. I love that set so much, and I tell them, like, you can just have so much fun with like a turn loose deck.
Oh sure. Yeah. Yep.
It's not all Dejanet.
No,
but if you enjoy Dejanet,
I mean, even Joffrey's cool in that, like, even like Joffrey. I don't know. I know he's not the kid
I've heard
from.
both ways.
It's one in either way, but he's super cool. He's like a control-y character. Like Zolt's super
because
aggressive.
he froze stuff, I believe, right?
He was like the first like real freezing guy, right? Like, you know.
And Zolt with his, I can multiple on everything, but they're all one for ones.
One for ones,
I love that. Like, I'll play this 5, and it's like, I block it. I'm like, cool, now take like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Like, because you're not going to waste a block on that, but you know.
Yeah. Like, that set, when it originally came out, people loved it. Like, they were just like, because everyone, actually, no secret to anybody. Old UFS heads, we love to stack characters. That's just the way it is.
Yes,
we love to stack.
It's
my
great.
first real deck was stacking Mai. That was my first real deck. And because I just love the idea of having multiple characters to pull from abilities, right? And I think that's another reason why Rochester Retro does so well, because everyone wants to stack everybody. Because there's so many versions of the MHA kids that you have like Shoto 1, 2, 3, 4. Chaco has like 10 versions of her. You can stack all the Midoriyas if you want. Only on the move though, because he's the only one who doesn't have a check in difficulty. So, but it's just really crazy.
I just realized I lied earlier.
Oh, go for it.
I technically tried to play the game when it was Trigun and Mortal Kombat, but the game didn't stick with me. And then when Seventh Cross came out, that's when I really... Sorry, that's what I meant.
You're good,
when Seventh Cross came out, that's really when I got into the game.
Sure.
So I didn't really count the
I don't count that.
less than 10 games.
Yeah, less than 10 games doesn't count. But like...
Yeah.
It was a really neat thing to see those cards come out and like during preview season. Like, what's Gage? Like the first card we were ever shown, because I had a podcast back then with my buddy Rob called The Guile Treatment, and we had one of Eugenia's cards, and it said -to Gage rating. We're like, what the fuck is Gage? Like, we had no idea. Like, they didn't tell anybody. It was just this card they sent. I was like, hey man, you got something I can preview on my podcast? And they're like, here. And I'm just like, thanks, Tim. I love you, but what the fuck is Gage, dude? And he couldn't tell me until like they started releasing promo. I'm like, oh man, that's super cool. Gage is super sick. It's also broken, but it's super cool and it's very good, right? It's just a neat mechanic that everybody can really sink their teeth into. And I think like, because like they had Suzaku, they had Amy, they had Wen.
Forgot about that.
They had a couple, like almost every set had a little bit of a stacker character after that, and they really pumped. Like, unlike like we haven't seen Ruin again or whatnot. Like, you know, like we've seen Ruin-esque effects, but not Ruin personally.
I can't say more about that because I don't want to ruin one of your questions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get there. But like, they supported the mechanic going forward, right? Instead of loosely calling it something different. But
it's really funny because like I literally just looked at Facebook, drove to the store immediately. Harassed Jacob and was like, what the heck, man? Like, you actually are good at this game. And then was like, I want to buy a case of that set. And I just on the spot like we talked about what the set was, and Jacob was like, I think this is actually a really good set to get into the game, and I was like, I will take a case of it.
Yeah.
And then I called one of my friends, John Welsh.
Okay.
And he came in and he bought a couple sets, and all of a sudden he was playing the game.
Hell yeah.
That is the set. That and the Soul Calibur set that came out afterwards were how we got Zach into the game.
Okay.
And Zach's roommate, actually, like, he just happened to be in the store, and he's like, "What's this game about? That art's cool."
Yeah.
And he just picked up a Dijonette, and I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I have enough cards that we're going to make you a Dijonette deck if you have any interest in this game."
Hell yeah.
So, like, right then and there, we bought so much product and immediately got 4 new players.
Yeah. Like, there's something to say about that set too. Like that might be the best art in a UniVersus UFS set ever. Right?
It is striking.
I think
the art is unique.
that still might be the best art to this day, right? Like
Yeah.
I think Ashley Fullerton's character may be the best art we've
That
had.
art is
Zach's
beautiful.
gonna kill me, but like Critical Role alt art characters are, you just can't touch that bar, right? Like that bar is, you can't touch the alt arts. But like as a set as a whole,
I also love these cards. The alternate.
oh, the alternate arts, yeah, those are super sick.
They're so beautiful.
Like those alt art cards in Critical Role are a bar that you just can't touch. But like as a set as a whole, I think 7th Cross is the best set as the whole for art we've ever had. Right?
Yeah.
Like it just is. But
and then you have the chibis on top of it, which was like a unique thing.
that was the first time we'd ever done that.
So cool.
It was the first time,
Yeah.
and then we have MHA, and there's a chibi in every set, and no one liked it after that, right? Like we said, we were tired of chibi art. We were tired of it. All right.
Yeah.
Now, number 5 is the question that you when I sent it to you, piqued your interest the most. Question 5: what is your favorite mechanic in UniVersus, and what mechanic gives you nightmares as a judge?
Okay, so I have to take this question and kind of break it up differently.
Sure.
Okay. What causes me nightmares as a judge? Backups. I enjoy the design space of an asset that you can remove without having to have acetate.
Sure.
So it's good. It's good. I enjoy it. There are a lot of things about backups that the player base at this point is not used to yet. And I think a lot of that will come in time. For example, what happens if I spend the last of the vitality on my backup while you're attacking it, or I sacrifice it to Zeke, or any number of those things where the answer is, well, the attack is aborted.
Yeah.
Continue on. People aren't used to that.
Sure.
Right? At Atlanta, in the winners room, the air-conditioned room for I think it was like 6th or 7th round. So this was a player who was very much in it. They were in the top 30 or so tables, right?
Okay.
I happened to be walking around, and I noticed that he played an attack, checked it, and then tried to say it was going against a backup. And I had to pause his game state and explain to him that I had to attack him because the proper sequence is to declare where you're attacking, play the attack, then make the check.
Yeah.
And this is a player I recognize. This is a very good player. And they're like, no, that's not how it works. And I was like, yes, it is.
Yeah.
And other players in the nearby area, I guess because I was talking, they happened to notice then, and they're like, yeah, that's how it works. And he was very upset, and it probably made him lose the game. I don't know. I didn't stick around.
Yeah.
I feel bad because he probably was going into it the entire time having the intention of doing that.
Yeah.
But it is that particular thing. Jacob Master and I talked about like Friday or something like that. He hates that rule. He thinks that you should make the check and everything and then declare where you're going. I gave him the counter argument of if you are going to attack my backup, I may want to check hack you.
Yep.
Which I may not want to do if you're attacking me or vice versa.
Correct.
So you can't do that if you declare targets after the check, right?
Sure.
That's the only real difference I see about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, I know people make that mistake all the time. So it's kind of something I hate. Hopefully everybody gets used to it. Mm-hmm. I don't think the rule is unreasonable by any stretch.
No, I don't think so either. As a backup player, I agree with you completely. So
yeah. People just need to get used to it.
Yeah.
The thing that gives me nightmares. So when you say mechanic, I think of like a keyword.
It could be anything. It could be because everything in the game is technically a mechanic, right? Checking is a mechanic. Drawing a card is a mechanic. You know, X, Y, and Z. So.
I don't. Backups are a card type, and I think that eventually that is going to be solved.
Yeah.
The thing that currently kind of annoys me is deflect.
Okay.
I think deflect is a wonderful keyword, and it's great. And I hope one day we start having cards with reminder text that actually describe the way it actually works.
Oh yeah. Oh, do they still say the wrong way to do it?
They still say the wrong way.
Oh, because what? It's before the damage step, right? You have after blocks, but before the damage step, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going to deflect and half block, the deflect reduces the damage, and then you take half of that.
Yeah.
So you can't like half block and then reduce how much you're taking.
Okay.
Which is not how they are worded on the cards.
Correct.
I hope that UVS Games gets that sorted out at some point. I know at this point it's just kind of like a lingering typo from how it was at release. But we are still, I mean, Deflect came out in
2024.
Girl Power.
Yeah.
So
came out last year. Yeah.
It's about to become the first set of standard.
Yeah, so, right. It is. Yeah, but it was Yu Yu Hakusho than that. Yeah, that's wild.
Oh yeah.
No, that's crazy.
I would have thought that it would be taken care of by now, but it hasn't. And I know it's probably not even that hard, and it's just like people forgetting or not realizing, and it's cool. Different teams have different responsibilities, but we kind of need that sorted.
I think so.
And then my favorite mechanic is refresh. All those cards that have refresh, they're fantastic and great.
Refresh,
and it is totally not something that we still do all of the time and don't put the keyword on them.
I wonder why that is, right? Like they had it in one set and then they just
that's it.
That's it, man. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't even think there are 4 cards with refresh.
No, I think there's only one, right? It's like a NASA.
I think there's 2. I'm gonna look it up. But it's something that we do all of the time.
Yeah, we re-ready foundations all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, one re-ready a foundation that has been ready before this turn. That is pretty common. I can't do a keyword search on UVS Ultra for refresh. That's how often it's been used.
Wow.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. It's probably a text box search, to be honest. And then it's just...
Oh, okay. All that comes up is Inasa.
Yep. Josh's boy. And Nasa, the boy. Him and Potemkin are Josh's boys. Yeah.
So I feel like that one is a keyword that like we could have kept on using.
Sure. Yeah.
We're still coming out with cards that say ready this foundation or ready another foundation or
Yes, Josh, you have been summoned. Yes. He's like Potemkin and NASA. I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? I think I don't know if it was because of the design philosophy change to attuned and all that. Or maybe it's just an MHA keyword, because they do have not their evergreen keywords, but whatever they call them.
Like ruin.
Yeah, they're set.
Ruin is AOT specific.
Which
Shift is not.
no, Shift isn't anymore. Yeah, but like it would have been nice to see that continued, right? So, but
Right.
Rip.
It looks like we're
out.
continuing on with Deflect.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like Refresh is ever coming back, which is sad because, I mean, the goal of a keyword is to save you text on cards.
Correct.
And we are continuing to print cards with a lot of text on them.
Yep. Very true. All right. Number 6. Should UVS games have a more active role in training judges? What can be improved, if so?
There pretty much is no role
Okay.
for UVS games right now to train judges. I think there should be.
Yes.
You have multiple different ways you could go, right? You could have UVS games training training judges, which I think would be great, and probably required in order to have a large pool of judges.
Okay.
In the sporting world, I was part of a small movement that was trying to. In roller derby, the judges are kind of part of the team.
Okay.
Just because you can't practice being a referee without there being somebody playing,
Sure.
right? You can study the rules, which you absolutely should, but you can't really judge because you're trying to judge like, oh, was that an inconsequential hit or, whatever, that kind of stuff. That was a lot more of judgment calls, right?
Okay.
And those types of things, like 9 times out of 10, when I get called on a UVS card game ruling, it's this is in the rule book or the rules glossary. This is how it should be handled every time. There aren't a whole lot of like, well, in this circumstance, this happens differently. Anyway, long story short, it bothered me that refs were associated with teams because I felt that implied bias that best case scenario should not be present, right? So I wanted to organize create an organization for the judges that teams would contact, and instead of the teams picking what judges did their bouts, because that's the way it worked.
Okay.
The teams would contact this organization, and the organization would choose and send out these people.
Sure. Would choose their own
to remove not only like the bias as seen with teams being associated with players, but also like I do know some teams that were like, that guy, I don't like him, I don't want him there, that kind of stuff. And I know that there are companies like Asmodee that use outside contractors to organize judges and train them, test them, that kind of stuff. I don't know that UniVersus is ever going to go in that direction.
I'd be surprised if they did,
Yeah. But I think judges need more support than what they get now.
I agree.
And I think that goes doubly so for new people learning how to judge.
Yeah.
And learning. Honestly, a lot of it's like, it's a natural advantage if you are somebody who goes to regionals as a player and then ask the people at regionals, hey, I was thinking I might want to judge. I might want to get into that. How would I do that? That has a much larger chance of happening, right? Of that person becoming a judge, because they're already kind of at that level. They already kind of have interacted with people. Yes, you can message me on Discord, but like, I'm not in the room with you when you get a judge call. I do get people who message me on Discord and are like, hey, like this happened. What's the ruling?
Yeah.
But that I get that a couple times a month.
Yeah.
You know, excluding Justin. Justin does that
every day.
a lot.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's fine. It's part of his charm. We love Justin.
Yeah, we love Justin.
But like to actually like be there and see how some of the higher ranking judges hold themselves, and because a lot of it's I guess some of this is kind of bleeding into the next question too.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is I want to leave the table not just having given a ruling. I want to have explained the ruling.
Oh, sure. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
If I can... Educate's not the right word, because like even if you just know it next time it happens, that's an improvement for everybody, right?
Sure.
You can factor that into your decision process,
Yep.
right? The guy who probably lost his round 6 game because he didn't know that he needed to declare his target before he made the check, he's probably not going to make that mistake again, right?
Yeah, correct.
And if that kind of stuff happens to people and they have it explained, then it might not happen in the future, which reduces future judge calls. Cool,
Yeah.
whatever. It also factors into your decision process as a player,
Sure.
right? Because that guy could turn around and start playing Fighting for Control.
Yeah.
And if he's playing a backup deck, just be like, do I want to check hack it only if he targets me?
Correct.
And that kind of stuff. So, long story short, their UVS games should do more, or they should work to getting an organization going that can do more for people.
Right.
Whether judges need support, because we are supporting the game, and without judges, you're not going to be happy with the quality of the game. And we're trying to make sure everybody has a good, fair game.
Yeah, no, I get you.
It seems like a good cause.
Yeah, it's a very good cause. Very good cause.
So kind of being out there on an island is not a great feeling.
Correct. All right. Like you said, we're bleeding into the next question. Number 7. Any advice for a player wanting to join the judge stable?
So there are plenty of tournaments where people can apply and try to get into the judging. I think one of the things that you should do if you're already kind of at like the regional, national, world, you know, even Stark Dark, go to Stark Dark. If you're at Stark Dark or any other tournament past locals, just at some point between your rounds, before the tournament, after the tournament, you go up to the TO. And I specifically say the TO because TO is the person who usually chooses who judges. But
yep.
and also the head judge, because the head judge, they would be the person you probably spend more time working with. Talk to them. Tell them that you're interested in it. Okay, I know if somebody messaged me on Discord, I'm not a TO, so usually they don't, but these people are busy. They get lots of Discord messages. Being a faceless person who just messages them, they can assume that maybe you're somebody who's like, I've played 3 games of UniVersus and I want to judge it now.
I want to judge now.
And that, if that's you, then that's a noble goal, but you should probably play more games so that you know the rules.
Correct.
But if you're somebody who's at like Worlds and you're like, hey, I'm interested in judging, then that TO, whether you're talking to Sean, whether you're talking to AJ, whether you're talking to whomever, right? If you're talking to them, they're going to take that seriously.
Yeah.
Because you took it seriously enough that you like this game enough to drive to regionals, to go to Worlds, and that is somebody showing a passion before you ever even get into judging, right? And that's fantastic. It shows a level of competence. That's great. If you can walk up to somebody and be like, I've never lost I've never ended outside of the top 8 in any tournament outside of the state of South Carolina, then you can, be like me and have only ever played in one tournament outside of South Carolina.
That's facts.
But I got money.
Yeah.
I got money for it.
There you go.
So that's what counts.
That's what counts. Awesome. So, this next question is going to hit you near and dear to your heart as someone who's never played in a teams event. Paul, question A. You get your choice of 2 players, can be current or retired, to pick for a teams event. Who are they?
So I have the picks of my heart.
Okay,
which are
that's good. That's good.
which are Jacob Masseur.
Yes.
And Chris Miner.
Okay.
You could also put in Justin Farst.
Yeah.
Since it does say retired.
Yes. Does say retired?
Because I literally, as soon as I got into it, they were like, "Oh, you want to play teams? Yeah, we can rotate you in. Like one of us might not be able to go to the tournament.
Yeah.
Done. Like day one, I'm learning how to play, and they were willing to put up with that. Mm-hmm. The realistic one, honestly, pretty much anybody on our team, I would love to play.
Yeah.
A teams
no, I get
tournament
you.
with.
I get you. No, I understand.
But if I wanted to go with like strictly who do I think I would learn the most from, just being surrounded by them for a few hours, I think it's impossible to have Broberg and Tim Keefe on either side of you
swear to God,
and not learn something about the game every round.
Yep, correct.
I think
correct.
I would be playing the fastest deck I possibly could and then just studying their game, going from one to the other. Yeah, just be like, no, I'm here to learn. Yeah, you guys will probably win yours. I tried. Yeah. And then, because, I mean, you've talked to them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I am one of the, 5 or 6 level 2 judges in the world. When they talk, it becomes readily apparent to me that they view the game at a different level than I do.
Correct, yeah.
And I mean, they've been with the game. They've done things in this game that are well beyond probably what I will ever be able to do.
Yeah, I get you.
So yeah, I have a lot of respect for those guys.
Yeah, you're not alone. Tim Keefe or Broberg are the number 1-2 answer on this question for the entire time I've been doing it. People want. Yeah. They're like, I want goats on my team. Those are goats. We're gonna get the goats on our team, and we're gonna try to do it, right? And I think teams. I always talk about this, and we always go ad nauseum in this, where it's it's the best format because there's not just I play the best deck. It's a level of strategy. Well, we're gonna see these decks, so we're gonna play this deck. We're gonna play this rogue deck that no one's ever. When I was talking to Jesse, he played Raiden. The wrestler Raiden from KOF, and he was bodying people because nobody knew what he did. You playing those playing those off the wall characters, maybe we get you just get this random guy on their team. And you're I don't know how to deal with this, people don't test for that,
Normally you have a sideboard to help you with certain matchups, right?
Yeah.
In teams, you have a player who helps you with certain matchups, and they may even have sideboard options to help them with that.
Yeah.
And it's a whole nother level of strategy on top of it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So I love it.
It's the best format.
I love it.
It just is. Give us cardboard. Give us cardboard.
I love the idea of playing with those two guys because I think I would get better if I just watched them play more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would put effort in. I don't expect for them to carry me the whole way, but I mean, I'm strictly there to become better as a player.
Yeah. No, you would. And I love the build up to the tournament because everyone makes their team group chats and you guys chit chat back and forth about stuff and what your decks are going to be and you want to make sure it's perfect and all that stuff. Oh yeah, it's the best. I love it.
Yeah. All right. But I'm going to have to play teams at some point.
You will.
I want you on my team.
I mean, thanks.
I definitely want you on my team.
I mean, we'll take
You're going to be playing the top 8 though.
Well, no, because
So.
we'll definitely we'll get rid of Justin and bring you in because Justin had lethal 6 ways to Sunday and still missed it. So we love you, Justin, but Recovery Girl, not your deck. So
we do love you, Justin.
we do love you, Justin.
We give you crap all the time, and I worry that it's too much.
Nah,
but
he
we
can
love
handle
you.
it. He can handle it. All right, number 9. What's your favorite current deck right now? And if you don't have one, what's the hobby that's keeping your interest right now?
I'm like in a weird position because I have not played in a while.
Sure.
But I like obviously with the team and like helping people with their decks, I'm aware of what's out there and everything.
Yeah.
Ryu, I've played recently.
Okay.
He's a ton of fun.
Yes,
He's great.
He's fun. Oh, I love that character.
The first day of those Tekken promos coming out, I went out of my way to get Devil Jin.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
And over that night, I made a Devil Jin, and then we went to another tournament, and I played that Devil Jin deck, and Zach was like, wait, he can do what? He can change the zones and like all this other stuff. I loved that character. That is probably the character that I would play if I was going to tournaments right now. But as it stands, I've judged so much that I can't possibly qualify for Worlds, and I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. So I'm not judging Worlds. I'm not judging Buffalo. So I'm kind of on a hiatus right now.
I get it. I mean, like, it's always, what was the was that the? Oh, Josh says, was that the tournament we swapped decks for?
Yes. Yeah.
The Lord.
Because I made it, and it's funny because we distributed the promos, and then we basically just traded them around until everybody had what they wanted.
Oh, sure.
And Zach showed up with a Paul deck that he had been working on extensively. And like, he showed up with it, and he's like, I had this in Ultra. And then I sat down with Devil Jin that I was like, all I knew is I knew what this character did. I didn't have any of the good cards in it, frankly. I didn't have any good cards in it, except for Walk the Dog. Walk the Dog was in it because I was like putting that into the card pool and then drawing next cards.
Drawing extra cards, sure.
I did see that on my own. And then I think Josh was going to play just whatever it was that he had played the day before. And then he and I swapped because he's like, Devil Jin does so many cool things. And then we ended up, he ended up building Evil Devil Jin, and I had Chaos. And it probably wasn't much fun to play in any of the store championships or anything in our area for a while.
Especially like,
but it was
your area in particular is very competitive because you have Jacob, you have Zach, you have Josh, you have yourself, you have Chris Miner, you have Hunter too, right? Like, and just like all you guys are just grinding and grinding.
Carlos, Jamie, it's Rocky. There are so many good players in the area.
So wild.
And it's like, it is. And sometimes Tom Swafford comes out, and like, it's a bit of a drive for him though. So, but like, we have so many great players in the area, and it's kind of crazy sometimes to me. And sometimes somebody just shows up and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've been secretly brewing this." The first 6 months of the year suck because we're all trying to. They're all trying to get points.
Yeah, you're all trying to get points. Yeah.
But like somebody will secretly have been working on a deck. You're just like, now I have to deal with Zeke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how it is. Like our locals is we have me playing Hanji, you have River playing Pony, you have Trent playing Mikasa 1, you have Paul playing whatever Equipment Heist deck, Hawks. I think he's playing Equipment Heist Hawks now, and it's just like, and then we got Ryan Kogod playing whatever is the broken deck of the month because he's a spike gamer, and he's kind of like Zach where he has to play the best deck, and or it's Godzilla. We have Austin plays Godzilla, so it's just like, can I just play like B and C tier characters for like 3 weeks, please? I just want to play something different. So yeah.
Or even like you're just trying to figure out how the A tier character works
I
in a
know.
slightly different configuration. You're like,
Yeah.
what about this card in that deck? And it's like, no, just don't.
Yeah,
don't.
just don't do it. Yeah.
You're gonna feel bad the whole time. It's also it's kind of funny because like, I think at this point, Zach is known as one of the better Godzilla players, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, Zach is not.
He's not an aggro player.
An aggro player.
He's not.
And it is the funniest thing to me. Like, he was playing Mineta.
Yep.
He was playing Recovery Girl.
He hates, to quote, he hates playing Godzilla. He hates that deck.
He does.
He hates that deck so much.
He has a Dorian deck, and that's what he plays into all of us all of the time.
Yep.
And like everybody's playing 4X one-man Infernos and stuff, and he's like, no, I'm still playing this deck. It sucks.
But I'm gonna play it because it's awesome. It's
that's
so
what
much
I'm
fun.
gonna play.
Yeah. That's wild. That's so funny. It just really is. Like you have those players who have certain mindsets. Like you know, like Tim Keefe is like like he's a very good mid-range player. Like he's one of the best, right? He's also played Toki. He's just a Swiss Army knife, if you will, because he's played Tokiyami. He's played decks like that. You know, whoa! It's a one of. I guess it's a one of in Josh's deck. Sorry. You know, you have your style specialist, as you will, right? Like, you know, and then you have your character specialist as well, right? And that's, you know, like I think Justin Birch, I think Hanji, like that's his deck. Like I just ripped his deck and I started playing it, right? And it goes to show you like knowing everything in the game sometimes doesn't equate to being good, but it does help. But finding your niche and finding the deck that vibes with you, I think, in my opinion, is more important, because if you hate what you play, sure, you can have fun roll like Zach said on Friday. Like he rolls players with that deck in Swiss. But when you get to top 16, you better hit good matchups or you're just gonna lose, because as Phil Birch just said, just block, stupid. You know? So it's just like, you know, so it's just
It's funny because I think Josh and I like a lot of the same decks.
Okay.
Like Devil Jin, Wolfwood, Soul Bad Guy.
Oh yeah.
But our play styles are very, very different.
Okay.
Because he sits there, like most of the time he's just vibing. Mm-hmm. But like he'll hit the point where he smells blood in the water.
Yeah.
And then he'll start doing all the math and be very exact with everything. I'm the guy that's just like, I don't know, man, there's a 5 on top of my deck, I bet. It was a 6.
It's me, man.
Yeah, exactly. You and I, when you were testing your Fire Ymir deck, and I threw it together, I was like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is exactly how I build it, and I haven't lost a game in 2 weeks. Yeah. I have no testing feedback for you. I'm just like,
man. It just happens, you know?
I'm just like, I don't know. There's probably a 5 on the top or a
whatever.
6.
We're vibe gamers here, man. Like, I get it. Like, math is a very important part of the game. But sometimes you just got to go with the heart, dude. You just go with the heart, and that's what it is.
Sometimes, like in a match, I'll just look my opponent dead in the eyes and say heart of the cards and check a 6, which is funny because I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! But whatever. Like, I infuriated Justin Farst because he was still playing when MHA 1 first came out. And I randomly showed up and they were having a tournament and somebody lent me a deck and I did the very me thing of not even looking at the deck. Yeah. I was like, whatever. And I was playing Shigaraki.
Oh, sure.
Not having any clue about the deck or anything, whatever. And I'm playing him and like he ended his turn with me at 1.
Ooh, that's not good. You don't do that.
Yeah. I had the stupidest string of just checking 5s and 6s and just yelling out heart of the cards on like every one of them. And I checked like 3 6s in a row in a deck that had like 5 6s in it total. Yep. And he's like, how many 6s do you run? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. It's not my deck.
He's like, you just, I'm like, yeah, man. I don't know. I felt a 6 coming.
Hell yeah. All right. So as we finish out, question 10, where can people find you and any shout outs?
You can find me at most of the regionals or Worlds. Well, not this year, but you could have found me last year. Yeah, I judge a lot. You can find me on Discord. You can ask most people who are in this game, and they will be able to point you to me.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
If you enjoy watching funny skits, Jacob Massur on the final round has his between two cards things, and there may be a couple more coming out next month, considering we are going to PAX Unplugged.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Of course, there's the Brody Mon channel.
Oh, thank you.
And Rebby Lynn's channel, Tam, the No Block King channel.
Hell yeah.
With Josh and Zach. I don't have a whole lot going on. I'm more of a behind the scenes guy.
Okay.
I'm judging, I'm writing software, I'm doing stuff.
You're the support role guy. You're helping out everybody, and we love that.
Yeah, I don't feel I don't know. I want the team and the game to do well more than anything else, and I put that above me being famous or anything like that. So
that's why I had you on, because people need to know who you are if they don't know who you are, because you are important to the game, and you're important to us.
Yeah.
So
I mean, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. No, you are.
I'm trying to be better about accepting compliments.
Yeah, you're important to us, man. You know, you're part of the team. You know, so we love you and we want you to do well as well. We want you to do good as well. So you know, it's not just not about the frontline people. It's about the team all together, right? Like, what happens if the Voltron's missing a leg? He can't walk. So we need our leg. We need our leg, man. We need our leg or an arm.
Okay.
You know, whatever. You could be the Black Panther. You could be the Black Bot too. I don't care. You could be the main guy, and we're all just appendages. I don't mind. As long as we're a team and we're winning together, I'm great. I'm happy. So
hell yeah.
Cool. All right. Don't hang up like Paul did 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna send this off. We're gonna. Hey Josh, are you guys doing anything tonight? We're gonna go raid some people. We're gonna raid people. I want to thank everyone for hanging out and chatting and doing the cool stuff. Let me see if I can find No Blocking. Looking. They're doing stuff. So it's Josh. So we're kicking it over to Josh. Go love him. Go. We're gonna start raiding. He's doing decks. He's burning at Godzilla. He's burning Godzilla right now. So because the Godzilla is worth $150.
Cool.
So
I mean, he has unlimited damage.
that is true.
Uncapped. It's pretty good.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Go show Josh love.